Does it equip automatically?
Yeah, it'll just appear on you. Splop. There it is.
Oh yeah.
It's weird that that happens.
It's just weird to think, right, that when he's 9 in Phantom Menace,
Yes.
and she's 14, or she's meant to be playing a 14-year-old, I believe. So it's just weird how, oh shit, I can explore.
Yes, you can. A whole new world. Might use your R1.
Oh yeah.
I know, so where's that?
Yeah, oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, this one's gonna be fun for you.
I'm just gonna, there we go. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like, what's the actor's name who plays teenage Anakin? Hayden Christensen. I didn't like him at all.
I don't know why I remember that name. No. He's just moody and sulky and annoying. Anyway, you haven't quite come up with a reason as to why.
It's because... Fuck off. Right, I'm seeing this is going absolutely nowhere.
Yes.
Damn it!
I'm glad you figured that out. I thought I'd leave you to figure that one out.
Fucking...
Every blow you give him with the wrench, he will give you 1 back, which means, and he has like 6 health. So
Oh, really?
there is no way you can beat him like
I tried.
that. Yeah, you did. See, my argument is this.
Yes, please.
Episode 1 does not need to exist. I am a firm believer in the Machete Order.
Oh.
Which
What
I'm sure.
Sorry.
Sorry. I was trying to simultaneously sort my slipper out and move my leg out with yours. Trying to push my leg past yours. It was awkward. Yeah. I'm a firm believer in the Machete Order, which I'm sure a lot of the internet knows. And obviously, if you don't, Google it.
I think you've told me about it.
I've told you about it. Yeah, the idea of watching it 4, 5, 2, 3, and 6 in that order.
Yeah.
Because 1 doesn't need to exist. Phantom
Fuck's sake,
Menace.
I'm gonna die, god damn it, oh my god!
Yeah.
Fucking how many?
This place gets fun. And these are fucking annoying. The number of times I died on those was ridiculous. Yeah, so you don't need... Episode 1 is completely pointless because you don't need to see... Like, just on a very basic level, you don't need to see where Anakin came from. You don't need to see the pod racing. You don't need to see, like, the fucking Battle of Naboo or any of that nonsense. Like, it's completely unnecessary. It doesn't add anything to the story. It's simply events that happen for the sake of having the characters there to do something. And even then, they barely do anything. Like, the most that, like, Qui-Gon Jinn ever does when he's on Tatooine is control the outcome of a dice roll. And that means nothing in the grand scheme of things because fuck it. But like, aside from all that, like, there's no lasting impact from Phantom Menace aside from the fact that Anakin is there. And you don't need to see that. Why does Anakin need to be the prodigal son, the born of the possible Holy Spirit, you know, on a desert planet in the middle of nowhere with expert skills in mechanics? Like, he didn't need to be the one who built C-3PO. Like, what was wrong with C-3PO just being a standard interpreter droid like he claims he was in the original films? At least in episodes 2 and 3, things happen, maybe only peripherally, in the background, but things happen which do have an effect on the rest of the films. Like, you see where the clones that became the stormtroopers came from. You see the beginning of, of Anakin's turn to the dark side, and you see his being recruited by Palpatine to become, his
the Empire.
Yeah, do they call him? call them Padawans for the dark side, or is it just apprentices? Isn't it?
It's apprentices.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Like, you see that stuff, and that at least has some significance. Nothing happens in episode 1 that has any bearings on the rest of the films, aside from the fact that it just shows you where everyone came from. Like, as much as I enjoy, like, even today, I'll still admit that I quite like Qui-Gon Jinn as a character. He's totally fucking pointless, and doesn't really do a lot, but I think he's kind of badass, so that's fun. Yeah, you do.
I'm never going to get past them.
Well, here's a bit of advice. You see that blue thing on the right?
Yeah.
That's an annoying bird thing that alerts them to your presence. If that's still there, then obviously it'll go around and wake them all up, but if it's not there...
Can I reach it?
When you go over there, as long as you don't attack them or touch them... Look, they're still asleep.
Fucking infant.
Don't do it.
No?
Don't do it. They're too strong for you.
I was going to throw a bomb at the explodey box.
Yeah, that's only going to do like half their damage. They'll still turn around and have plenty of time to get you.
Oh.
It's better to not fight than it is to start a fight you can't win. Hey, they're all synced for you. Whenever I've gone through this area, they've never been synced. I've always been doing weird patterns. But yeah, so that's my
I
argument.
don't like these birds.
Neither do I. And you can't have any other weapons besides your wrench on this place.
Crap.
Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, so that would be my argument. Like, as terrible as episodes 2 and 3 actually are,
Revenge of the Sith isn't bad.
it's not. Yeah, well, no, it's bad, but it's not abysmal. Like, when I eventually gave in and finally watched Attack of the Sith, whatever it's called.
Episode 3?
Yeah, that one. Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
When I finally got around to actually doing that, I feel like I didn't hate it as much as I hated the others. Because, like, I still remember seeing Phantom Menace in the fucking cinema. And,
Sorry. Very scary. Very scary.
told you this place ain't fun. And the best bit is, if you die at any point, you go right back to the beginning of this part.
Fuck that noise. Right, I presume I've got to go back over there.
Nope, you want to use the swingy thing. Didn't you see it?
Oh.
Don't bother with the first person. Well done. I could never get that to work. I just ended up blasting him with the blaster. Can he do it, ladies and gentlemen? What's he gonna do?
There. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, these things are fucking everywhere. I went through this place with the,
Fucking, these things are going to fuck me up.
yeah, they are.
Because I'm going to accidentally...
This place is legitimately unfair.
Oh, shit! Run! 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 I'm dead.
And now you're back to the beginning of it. This place is legitimately unfair. The only way I could get through it was with the Devastator and the Visibomb. And I just blasted them all from a distance as I went around. It took fucking forever as well. It's so irritating because it's such a long area.
Mind Bomb, Glove of Doom, definitely want some of that.
Yes, I just took every weapon that I could have with that did lots of damage to them. Like the blaster is completely useless because again, it's like you hit them once and they do their attack animation, and they're invincible during the attack animation, which means if you're holding the button, you're going to waste like 40 shots just to do half their damage because only 3 of them are going to hit.
Right. Can I go around that way?
Yeah, there's 2 completely different routes. You have to do both, unfortunately.
Oh, what the?
And neither of them are very fun. This is where it starts getting
Shit.
Tomby levels of bullshit.
Right, okay, well I can kill this one. I think.
They just have so much health. And they just become invincible during that fucking
Pincer
attack animation.
move.
It's just ridiculous.
Right, okay. Now, this worked quite well last time.
Ha! Yeah, the only problem with that is obviously if two or more of them go after the same one, then one of them just gets wasted. Because again, it's a stupid fucking invincibility frames they've got. It's so unfair. So I literally just went through and I just blasted everyone from a distance with the Devastator invisible. See, that's what I was on about. You just wasted 8 shots with that, and you only needed 1. So if you just tap the button, then it'll
just change.
I wouldn't bother with you. You got through that bit fine last time, so I wouldn't even bother attacking those ones. As I said, it's better not to fight at all than it is to pick a fight you're not going to win. So just run on through.
I apologise, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm being rather quiet. This
area does require a lot of
learning
conversation.
curve has just shot up immensely.
So I suppose the really important question that's on everyone's minds right now is this still better than Jak and Daxter?
Yes. Yes, 100% so.
In fairness to it, when I was playing through this, I still had more fun with Ratchet and Clank than I did with Jak and Daxter. Because at least there's a degree of like...
Oh, there's things down there. I didn't see those last time.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, obviously there's challenge, but there's also flexibility.
Yeah.
Because you do have so many weapons to choose from that you're trying to find the right ones for the right situations. And sometimes it's multiple ones at the same time, you know, like you can... Like the decoy is quite useful in this area if you're going to fight everything, or if everything starts attacking you. But it's one of the very few occasions when that is the case. Now you can't get through there because you cannot deactivate that.
That's fine, I've got to be able to get back up somehow.
Yeah, just jump. Also, just quickly.
Okay. Useful.
Only useful in extremely specific circumstances. I.e., when you get to the ice level.
Damn it!
Yep. Hey, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Should this section have a death counter? What do you think? Do you want to put a... You're the one editing these, so I suppose. It's up to you as to whether you want to put one in.
Oh wait, the Pyrocite is useless, isn't it?
Yeah, for when you're against like the one-hit kill enemies, it's always useful. I'm sorry, I just can't get over the little last guy. It's so cute. Little last guy.
Oh, fuck off! Wasn't even in your line of sight.
Little last guy. Oh, John hasn't responded to me. Oh, finish it. I'm out of energy drinks, ladies and gentlemen. Out of energy drink in this can. Hells yeah. Yeah, even these things take 2 shots from the fucking Devastator. They are almost as strong as the tanks.
Oh god, really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But the tanks don't deal anywhere near as much damage to you, because you can easily dodge their attacks.
Is Clank yawning?
Yeah.
Asshole.
Apparently you're making a robot bored. He's so bored he's able to stretch his metal face. That's one thing I don't like about these games is where they these types of games, cartoons, films, whatever, when they want to try and sell like Clank and all the other robot inhabitants of this universe as being robots, and yet they give them stretchy faces or other parts. Like the way that he moves his wings, where he is on your back, like he's bending. That wouldn't make him very useful. Or what? Is he made out of that weird Teflon stuff that the
I don't like those birds either.
No, they're probably the most annoying thing here, just because they can be very difficult to hit.
Just the timing.
Like this particular section, I ended up leaving until a bit later.
Oops.
I wound up doing all the other parts of the map before I got there, because I just couldn't be fun after about 7 or 8 attempts.
Oh, you prick!
There you go, you're fine. It's all good. It's okay.
It's not, because...
Like, these would be a thing that the Pyroscope would be useful for. Just because it has a continuous stream of damage.
Fuck! Right. Take over, because I'm getting angry.
Oh god. Not me in this part. My arm itchy. Just tear all my skin off.